Hello, it's been a little while since I spoke, but it's me, Desiree, back again with my next installment in my video journal about adults with braces. Now, I'm right here looking at some of my YouTube videos and seeing some of the questions that I've gotten over time, so I'm going to address some of those today. I'm just making my notes here, and then I should be back to the camera when I get it all sorted on paper to tell you about the answers to these things. Thanks for asking it. Dentures fix teeth because there's a little spacing issue. Power teen is basically a plastic elasticized kind of deal that gives a really even spread of the I had enough questions. Okay, now when I did that, you probably see bag of orthodontic elastic. I did take some pictures today so that the difference between now and original can be seen, and I'll flash those up on the screen now. Now, to the questions. I have questions here on a few different subjects. I'll just start at the top with my notes. Lizzie Loco 2 asked for me to put a video up when my braces come off, and I certainly will do that. If I'm even brave enough to bother the orthodontist, I'll bring the camera with me and get a little bit of video from when he's taking them off for you. Not guaranteeing that, because honestly I'm not that comfortable with public video of self and public photos of self, even after a year of self-photography. Now, DX Turbia asks, when are they coming off? I don't know the answer to that yet. The orthodontist has sort of led me to believe for a while now that it's soon, but we have little adjustments going on continuously here. Things aren't falling in exactly right. They're moving fairly quickly when he makes the adjustments, but there's just still a little bit to work out. I think centrally the front teeth are lining up good now, and he's done some shifting to get a bit of gap that's occurred further back. Like, I guess I have a little gap, getting it behind in the mouth where it's not going to be visibly seen, so that I do have the nice smile that we're after. In addition, I get what I originally was after. I get easier flossing because my teeth won't be crowded. I get better orthodontic care by myself in the long run because I can then floss. Now, Bunzilla asked if I will do a video on flossing. I have noticed that there is a couple of good videos already out there, so I'm not too keen on doing this unless I really want to do a video sometime and have my son's help for that, because I need him holding his camera. But if you look at STR8TH, there's one called Flossing with Braces, and there's also one by MR8549 who does one called Adults with Braces Flossing. Cost has been questioned in the past about orthodontics. Now, I can give you a number, but that would be for where I live. It's going to vary in different places depending on city size, how many orthodontists are available, because as with any service that's not government controlled, it's going to be something which reflects on competition. And you're going to have various quality of care too. So, given that, what I found in checking out 2 orthodontists in my city was it would be anywhere from $5,200 up to over $6,000. And to a person will have to look at what's their orthodontic coverage, how far are they willing to go. Are you going to go with the most expensive in town or the least expensive? Or are you going to go on what people have given as their reputation and say so on what they think is a good orthodontist in your city? So you have various factors to consider. Now, Mrs. Diggs from Alberta, hi to you. She's the only Albertan that's commented here, to my knowledge. She's from Bonnyville, and I say good luck to her with her Invisalign braces. I also have a hi out to Disco Mum 63, also known as Lori. She's also starting adult braces experience, so I say good luck to her. Those were all from my last two videos, 8 and 9, I guess. Mara Jade 619 asks in video number 7 how the colors are changed on some braces. Mine don't change. The reason mine don't change is mine are called Damon self-ligating braces. They have little doors that clamp down over the wires, and they're unclamped to remove and change the wires. The ones that have I consider them more old-fashioned. I think these are a newer style that it's more sleek, less bulk in your mouth. But the other kind that aren't self-ligating, they have elastics holding the wires in place. These elastics have to be removed and new ones put on each time, so that's where the color change happens. But like I said, these are self-ligating, so no ligatures are used. And then Jeffrey Farrow 159, he asks about orthodontic headgear, and I'm not using it. My orthodontist does not use it at all. From what I gather, it's an older form of treatment. They have other ways of dealing with the same thing now. Some orthodontists still use it, so it's not to say it doesn't exist. And what headgear is, I guess, from what I've seen looking on other videos and reading, orthodontic headgear goes on the outside, attaches to the front brackets, and does some kind of pulling to move the teeth. So it's just another way of moving the teeth, and not necessarily something that your orthodontist will use. And if he does use it, then I just suggest asking him why, and if you're not comfortable with it, ask him or her if there's an alternative. Or if you're comfortable with it, then just go with it. So, any more questions are welcome, and I guess I'm sorry I didn't answer questions sooner. It's kind of neat to go through and talk about the stuff. Now, take care. Bye-bye.